Check. Hello, Bob. Thank you for coming. Hello, Dean. Hello, Dwayne. Dwayne says, hi, Bob. I may not be able to make the get-together later. I guess Dwayne is working pretty hard today. Hello, Albert. It's good to see you. Excellent. Thanks for coming, guys. Really appreciate everybody here. Probably some more people will come. If you're here and you haven't check in with us and let's see where you're from. No problem, Dwayne. I'm sure we'll talk later. I'm going to play for you part of the video that I've been working on, Homeward Bound, and let you look at it. It's about a 4-minute video or something like that. And then we will come back and talk about hand position and relaxed playing. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up right now. Let's see, where is it on my computer? Here it is. Let me switch over here. And we will start it right now. Hey everyone, my name is Hal. This is Quail Studios Guitar. I've got my Blueridge BR-73 today, and we are going to learn Homeward Bound. Let's just get right to it. I'll explain some things about it in a little bit. Now, let me get my capo and put it on the 3rd fret because Paul Simon plays it with a capo on the 3rd fret. Like that. But I'm going to take the capo off and not use it and teach it to you like that because I know there are some students out there that don't have a capo yet or want to play a little bit lower. So we're just going to do it without the capo and show you. And if you want to put a capo on it where Paul does it on the 3rd fret or somewhere else, that's fine too. Let's go. So you can use a G chord like this or like this. Now, in my intro video, I played the first part like this. And actually, that's not exactly the way Paul does it. He doesn't play the 1st fret on the B string and the 2nd fret on the D string. He plays the 1st fret on the B string and the 2nd fret on the G string. Like that, hammer on pull off. And then he plays 2nd fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the D string, and then goes down to open G, 2nd fret on the D string, 2nd fret D string, 3rd fret A string, and then plays that right there where you play the A string and the D string again, but you hammer on with that 2nd fret, and then play the open D, 2nd fret on the A string, then play the G note by itself, 3rd fret E string, and then strum through it. Let's do that slowly again. Strum the G, and then we start the song. I'm sitting in a railway station. But first, before we get to the verse, let's tell you what I'm doing with the pick. So I'm holding my pick like this. I have an open hand. I like this way to play because if I need to, I can mute back here. I don't like to play like this because I don't really know where I am on the guitar. So I like to open my hand because I gently touch the guitar every once in a while. We strum that G chord and then we play. I'm playing it with my pick and my middle finger. Hammer on pull off, B string, G string. Go down and hit that 3rd fret there. And that's it. Now we're going to play I'm sitting in a railway station, got a ticket for my destination. He's just playing the E string, the low E string, and the D string. You don't even have to hold a G chord. You can just put your finger on the 3rd fret. And I use a down, up picking. Do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay, we're going to come back and talk to you here. It's good to have you here. Let me see what's going on as far as... Let's see here. Let me pull up. Let's see here. Any comments about this? Dwayne says, I love that you're pointing to your fretted fingers. Makes it easier to understand what you're doing. Yes. You know, I'm describing vocally what I'm doing, and I actually had someone who is blind, that can't see, tell me that they love that because if you can't see the screen, they can follow along because I'm mentioning where I am and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was interesting because I just did it automatically. I'm going to turn my guitar up. I was looking at, I was thinking about this today, well actually the other day, about what we should do the live stream on. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about was relaxing and being able to play in a relaxed manner. When I was about 30 years old, I took classical guitar lessons, and I put the guitar in this position, the classical guitar position, and I learned how to play this way. And it's a really great way to learn how to play. This, I've got a chord in the back of my guitar, so it's not really working for this particular guitar at this moment. But the same thing happens, and I do have videos about how to finger pick. In the Paul Simon video that we just talked about, he actually plays and I'm going to put that into my book and also talk about that later when I finish that video. But he actually picks with his thumb and his index finger in a video that I saw of him playing Homeward Bound. I'm not very good at just using 2 fingers. I'd rather use 3 fingers or 4 fingers. Let's see. And I haven't really practiced that, so I'm a little bit, you know, I'm not really fantastic at it. I'm sitting in a railway station, got his ticket for mine, whatever it is. Anyway, he does that, and he uses that. Now you'll notice that my hand position here, look at my right hand, it's pretty relaxed actually. And let's look at some pictures of players. And I'm going to put this on B.B. King. Let's see, let me put the camera on so I can talk to you also. And let's just make me a little bit smaller here. You'll notice B.B. King, his hand position here, it looks really relaxed. I'm talking about right hand position. Let's go over to, let's see. Let's do this. Here's another famous guitar player, right? Let's take me off the screen since I'm in the way. Where'd I go? Okay, see his hand position here? Very relaxed right there on that right hand. Let's look at another, oops, let's see here. Oh yes, David Gilmour, isn't that it? Look at his hand position here, very relaxed right there. Oh yeah, Eddie Van Halen, look at his hand position, very relaxed. Oh yeah, what's the guy's name in AC/DC? Look at his hand position here, it's an open hand position. He's got, let's see, can I make that bigger? I think I can. That's kind of how I play a lot when I'm playing with my pick. I do this a lot. Right, I have my pick in my hand, and I have an open hand like that. That's the way I like to pick. Let's go back to that. Right there. See that open hand position? Very relaxed. Very, very good position. Oh, here we go. Let's make this one just a little bit bigger. Eric Clapton, look at his hand position here. Open hand, very relaxed when he's playing. Jimi Hendrix, look at his hand position, very relaxed. He's got kind of an angle in his, you know, when he's playing left-hand guitar, right? But he's got a kind of an angle. Let's see if I can turn this. You'll notice that his wrist is a little bit up, like this. It's not really flat, but it's up. Here, let's go back and look at Jimmy. See that right there? Right there. See that? His wrist is a little high, and he's doing some finger picking kind of stuff right there. All right, let's see what else we've got. Oh, Led Zeppelin, right? Look at that hand position right here. Very relaxed, very nice. What's his name? I'm forgetting. Okay, Mark Knopfler. Look at his hand position. This Mark is really interesting. He doesn't look really relaxed to me. I'm not criticizing Mark Knopfler. I think Mark Knopfler is an amazing guitar player. He's just amazing. But he has his two fingers here, you know, and he's got it like that, something, and he's got a kind of a compressed hand position a lot of times, and he's got his wrist down. I don't like that kind of a hand position. I don't really think it's a really good hand position, but Mark has made it. I mean, he just plays with his fingers the whole time. He's an amazing player. Personally, I like to have a more relaxed hand position. I don't like to have my hand compressed like this when I'm playing. There are other people that do kind of that thing. Let me see, I've got another picture here. Oh, here's Prince. Prince is an amazing guitar player. I think this particular song, he's playing While My Guitar Gently Weeps in, what was that called? I think it was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And look at his hand position, really relaxed when he's playing. Amazing guitar player. Prince was really amazing. And then, of course, all of these guitar players that we have right there. So there are other guitar players and a ton of other guitar players that we could pull up and look at their hand position. James Taylor sometimes looks like he's a little tense in his right hand. If some of these guitar players, if you have a tense hand position, I would tend to want to know if we can relax that hand position a little bit. I actually got I started taking classical guitar lessons quite a long time ago, like 37 years ago, when I first started. Yes, Bob Schumann says Mark doesn't use a pick. No, he doesn't use a pick. That's the way Paul McCartney plays Blackbird, right? Yeah, he plays it, I think, with 2 fingers. I like to play it with 3 fingers. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. And I don't use that, you know, he does like a kind of a picking with his finger. I don't know exactly how he does it, but I like to finger pick it. It's in my book, by the way, if you want to see that tab. Let's see. Carlos Santana, right? Paul McCartney, let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at Mark doesn't use a pick, never has. Nope. No, I understand. And I'm not criticizing guitar players that look like they have a tense hand. It's let's go back to, let's see, that's me. Let's go back to right here. I want to show you some things. This is my YouTube search that I was looking at. Right here, I looked at this girl right here. I don't remember her name. She's amazing. Has a really good hand position. Mark Knopfler, let's see. I was looking at, Gabriela Quevedo. I love her playing, and she has really interesting hand position, not too bad. James Taylor, Lucas Imbiriba, he has, right there, if you go look at Lucas play, he's got a really nice relaxed hand position. Let's see, Brandon Acker, I don't know how you say his name. He's a classical guitar player, has wonderful hand position. Let's see, here's a friend of mine. His name is Brick Williams. He only has, I don't remember how many, he's got like, not very many people as subscribed to his channel, but he's a friend of mine, lives in Utah, and he played in a really interesting band. Let's see. Oh, yes. Carl Baldassar. Yeah, he's got good playing. This guy right here, the guitar, what's his name? Dave, Guitar Zero to Hero. He's got that channel. Really love his channel. Martin Barr. You can look at Martin Barr and his hand position. Really relaxed hand position when he's playing. I was looking at Justin Guitar, Justin Sanderco. Let's see. I was looking at Lucas Brar. Do you know Lucas? Man alive, he's amazing. He's a jazz classical guitar player. I was looking at Marty Music. Marty, what's his name? Marty. Anyway, his name is not coming to my mind, but you know who he is. Marty Music. He's got tons and like millions of subscribers to his channel. Let's see. I do like Mary Spender and what's his name? Anyway, go check those guys out. Oh, Mike Dawes. Mike Dawes has a really interesting hand position. It's very compressed, and when you see him play, it's like this. I don't like his hand position, but he's an amazing player. And he did this video with over here with Tommy Emmanuel. Really cool video. He's done a couple of videos with Tommy Emmanuel. Paola Hermosin from Spain. She's a classical guitar player. Very wonderful to listen to. Paul Davids. Love Paul Davids. Paul McCartney, looking at his hand positions. Very good. John Lennon. Very nice relaxed hand position. Let's see. Who else was I looking to? Oh, you can look at Rick Beato and his hand position too. He's got an interesting hand position because a lot of times he plays like this, with his hand closed. I can't stand to do that. I said that on the video too. I like to have an open hand position like this. Because when I do, let's see. When I'm doing that kind of a thing, palm muting, got to have an open hand. You can't do it with your hand closed like this, right? You know what that song is? It's Do You Have the Time? Green Day. Okay, let's go back to the chat and see what people have to say. Okay, who's he talking about? Mark? Oh, yeah. Joseph says, that's who I looked at. Justin's teaching a Blackbird. He met McCartney and asked him how he plays Blackbird. Yes. I don't really care how the original guitar player, this is just my opinion. I'm not getting down on Paul McCartney at all. And I really don't care how Paul McCartney plays Blackbird. I mean, I've seen him do it, and he's very interesting. I'm not Paul McCartney. I really like doing it my way. Because I can get a really clean Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Do, 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 do. I'm going a little fast. I need to practice it some more to get it really, really good. A twiddle, Bob says. Paul calls it a twiddle. Yeah, it kind of is. And let's see, Dwayne says, so that's why I haven't been successful palm muting. Yeah, you need to learn how to relax your hand and get it open. And one of the things that helped me was to get my guitar really low, like really, like when you see those rock guitar players, I'm sitting down and dropping my guitar too low. But you put it down like this and you get your hand in this position and you have, right, way down here. It's really easy to learn how to palm mute that way. When you've got it up, it's a little bit harder unless you're used to it. Okay, yes, but you can't do it with skull batted pouches. I think skull is like tobacco you put in your mouth. Just a pinch between your cheek and gum. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'm just looking at the chat. It's interesting. If you can see the chat, check it out sometime. All right, thank you. This is really, really love having the chat there and you guys talking about this kind of thing and helping me and helping other people to really see what's going on. I believe that a relaxed hand position, not just the right hand position, but also the left hand position, is really important. Where you put your guitar in relation to your body. And so when you look at me playing, a lot of times I will turn my guitar towards the camera like this, and I'm facing this direction. And when I turn towards the camera, you can't see my guitar as well. You can see my right hand because now you're looking right down here. But you may not be able to see, I don't know, you can see my chords better if I go like this. But now I'm off facing that way, right? So it's really important to look not just at the guitar player's right hand or left hand, but also to look at when you're looking at a guitar player to see, how does he do that? How does she do that? You got to see the guitar in relation to their body. I keep going clunk, clunk. And where is the guitar? Is it low? Is it high? Where is it at? And trying to use somebody else's technique, if you really admire their technique, you can copy it. But the reason I have more of a classical guitar technique is because I was looking at classical and jazz guitar players and realizing that the best guitar players are really the classical and jazz and what they do. And that's why I started to imitate them. And I found that, finger picking in more of a classical style really helps me a lot. All right, so I'm going to go and hang out with my my friends, my supporters. Okay? And I will see you later. Okay, thanks for coming.